It is your pig. It's 11:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. And the first thing I want to do is pass on an apology from KDRC for not making it for his premiere earlier today, because he did a same-day reaction to Ken saying he doesn't watch healthy junk food. And anyway, you can go check that out in the videos part of this channel. This is in the live section. So we got 3 episodes to get to. It's going to be bacon, and then Ken talking about social situations and food and the carnivore diet, and then it's going to be his most recent vlog. So we got all 3 to get to, and the comments are already rolling in. Great. So we got 3 episodes to get to. They're going to be running at 25% faster than normal speed with the pitch is preserved, so you won't notice it very much. I mean, it sounds properly. You know what I mean. It's not going to sound like chipmunks. So let's just bring it up. Where is it? Oh, your pig is rushed today. There. Okay, because Ken's just making too much stuff, so KDRC puts it on me to clean it up at pig parties, which is fine. Let me know if the sound is good with your pig. Oh, come on. Click the right here. Let's get going. So 3 episodes, 25% faster than normal speed. It's 45 minutes of footage. We can get to it in an hour. Let's roll.
Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze, hound. Hack. E-beggar.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar.
Gravy train. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. I'm a TikTok. White Canadian. I'm a TikTok. White. I'm a TikTok. White Canadian. I'm a TikTok. White. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian white guy. Hitler flap. Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white. So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face. I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. I think I've stalled. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face. Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated. Is this your full-time job? Yes. This is a business. Topper's Pizza. This is a business. Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the 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 Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy, 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 tangy.
Tangy. I'm insane. Double. Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have. No. I would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap. See what I mean? Hitler flap. Thank you very much. Because I'm white. The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people. Fuck. Shit. Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that.
This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management. Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did. So what I've done recently is stopped wearing pants, and that was hard to watch, but not difficult. Like, I wasn't like losing my shit. Kind of smiled and made jokes about how much I hated everybody for eating that in front of me.
KDRC here for a moment, pre-recorded, before handing the reins over to Mr. Pig for the live pig party. Ken is continuing to push a high sodium diet at the same time that he is also pushing a sodium drink, which is 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. The minimum requirement for people is 500 milligrams per day, and the drink that Ken is pushing, the company's called Element, is 1,000 milligrams of sodium per serving. Now that it's by itself is not going to get anybody in trouble. It's just that the recommended daily allowance is 2.4 grams. So this stupid drink that he's pushing is fine if you're in the gym and you're losing salt like crazy. That drink alone is almost halfway of what the daily allowance is, 2.4 grams. Now there's more than that in a frozen pizza. The thing is, if you have high blood pressure and don't know it, and you're following Ken with his high sodium diet, then you could get into trouble, okay? So Ken, as usual, is a trend-chasing hack idiot who is irresponsible and only thinking about his own benefit. He's not telling people, go get your blood pressure checked before you get into any of this shit, because he's got to move product, and he has to chase trends, and he's pushing bacon as a snack. Bacon? We know that bacon is super saturated with sodium. Bacon? So don't follow his advice. Get your blood pressure checked. Just, if people want to entertain on YouTube, that's great. If they want to do proper documentaries, that's great. Giving out serious health advice when you're not a doctor and you don't know what you're talking about and your motivations are not legit should not even be on the platform. So we're going to do our due diligence here. Get your blood pressure checked before you follow anything that Ken is pushing with all this high sodium. Better yet, just don't listen to Ken at all. Just laugh at him for the low cow that he is. And now we hand things over to Mr. Pig and have fun. And please tip your pig, too.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. We are on day 9 of my carnivore diet, and one of the things that has helped me with snack cravings at nighttime when I'm watching TV or a movie is bacon chips, and I believe they were invented by Dr. Ken Berry and his wife Nisha.
So look, I don't know anything about this husband and wife team. I don't know if they're legit or not. So I just don't know. I do know one thing: if they are pretending like they invented bacon chips, it's like wait do you see what Ken does? He just puts the bacon in a pot instead of a frying pan, and are you kidding me? This is the kind of horseshit that he's sharing. Oh, let me tell you about something. They've invented something wild. It's called bacon chips. You take a pound of bacon, right? And you take it out of the package and you cut it into 3 pieces. Then you've got small little pieces of bacon instead of strips of bacon that it was created by the factory. Isn't that wild? Bacon chips. It's a real hack. It's revolutionary. It's a hack to bacon. By the way, I'm very offended. I'm being forced to talk about bacon.
Yeah, that's so amazing. You take the bacon and you cut it into pieces.
This is what Ken is bringing. A clout chaser. Thank you. Thank you for that too. I mean, it makes it easier for all of us. So they're not legit. This is the first report I'm getting that this husband and wife team are not legit. I'm not surprised. That's right. It's like, who would have thought cutting bacon into pieces? It's amazing. You know, next Ken will be trying to find somebody.
Let me tell you about sliced bread. Yeah, sliced bread is amazing. Instead of just eating the whole loaf, you know what you can do? You can slice it. Yeah, really. You know, and actually, it kind of works. You know, like if you get a tub of butter, you don't have to put the whole thing on one piece of bread. You can get a knife and you can get some butter and use it a little bit at a time.
We got pig love already. Look at that. There's some. Oh, wait a minute. We just wanted to say thanks to Big Red for coming by.
Hey, man. I showed up early for that show, man. There's not even any notice, man. I'm still here the same. Yeah, man. And that's not false advertising, man. No, this is for true. This is for legit. The kid is a scammer with these clowns. That's right. So I came by, man. Thanks for doing the big show, man.
And thanks for coming by, Big Red. And thank you, too, Victoria. I'm sorry you have to watch this bacon chip fiasco, Mr. Pig. And your pig appreciates you. We're going to leave you up for a little bit of a while, too. Riggs Oil says that Ken is a wet fart. Don't worry, I'm not just going to sit here on a still screen. I'll get it rolling. I just want to say, like, Ken thinks he's got to hack the bacon. And it's just like cutting into pieces. Okay, let's get rolling. Oh, wait a minute. Low and slow for Victoria. We love your avatar. A pig, an animal, the Muppet. That's low and slow for you, Victoria. Thanks for the early pig love. Let's roll.
And I think it's on Nisha's channel. And how they cook it is a big pot with tall angles on it. So this way it makes nice, super crispy bacon. And I'll take you through the steps.
Wait, you're going to tell us how to make crispy bacon? Let me guess. Do you fry it?
And I hope you enjoy this video. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. So what we're going to need is a pound of bacon.
Which is loaded with sodium. Thanks, Ken.
I definitely want to try this one time with 2 pounds of bacon because this will last me like 3 snack times. When I cut it into thirds, cook it all up, I put the
That is revolutionary. What a hack. You take and I mean, this is like a hack, bringing a food hack about bacon. Thanks for the love, Victoria. It's going to be a tough evening. Oh, look, you take the bacon and you cut it into pieces. It's revolutionary.
Cook bacon onto a scale, and it usually runs up about I think 2 to 3 ounces, and it's about 300 calories for that snack.
And a million things of sodium, you stupid fuck.
But again, it totally satiates me and gets me through those moments.
And it might just kill you if you have high blood pressure, you stupid, irresponsible fuck.
Weakness, let's call it. So let's open this up. So that's why I want to eventually try this with 2 pounds to see how well it works. I just don't know if it's going to crowd the pot. So cut off your edges. I just open it up. I've got all this stuff out here so I don't forget anything.
Don't make it too complicated for us, Ken.
Anything to show you. Did you do the wiggle before you... Oh, I didn't do the wiggle. So there's a thing where you can roll it up before you open it up.
Right, still do it a little bit.
I guess so. Let's give it a shot. Careful.
Well, you're going to go viral with this one, Ken. You'll wiggle the bacon.
It's reminding me of stuff. So what you do is you roll it. Oh my gosh, I haven't done it like this. Well, it's half open. And you do it this way and you squish it up before you open it. It kind of like makes the bacon slide apart from each other, so it makes it easier to pull apart. So then you open her up. See how it's already separating, which is great. Then you get a sharp knife. I forgot to...
It's so wild, Edgar, that you mentioned banana chips. This reminds me of back in the day, Ron Popeil, Ronco, was selling a food dehydrator, and it says it's a food dehydration machine. And I bought one, and he said you could take bananas and make banana chips, and all it does, it's not a machine. It doesn't even have an on switch. It was just a plastic bird cage with a hot coat hanger in the bottom, and you plug it in. It gets warm, and it dries out your fruit. So you take wonderful, lovely, delicious wet fruit and ruin it. And that's like, that's how amazing it is. And that's what these two so-called doctors are selling.
It's revolutionary. You take bacon and you cut it into pieces. Oh my gosh, it's bacon chips.
Bring my little cloth over to wipe as I go. There we go. Super sharp.
There's you, Scoop, with his dirty comments. Ken loves wiggling Paul's bacon.
Sharp knife, and then cut it into thirds.
Really? You cut it into thirds. Don't make it too complicated for us, Ken.
The other night I did it into quarters.
Oh, did you really?
Wow, what an amazing hack. That's so interesting. I hope I can remember how to do it.
Okay. I'm going to say Carol tried it, and I told her the thing I learned, which is when it starts to get to the cooking point, it really gets to the cooking point really fast. So I'm going to turn this on. I've got my microphone on this time, so I'd love to get some feedback.
Yeah, thanks to me bitching about it for like the last year. Look at him. There's KBD Productions TV, my crazy ass professional job. We were always breaking his balls over not being able to hear him standing right next to the kitchen fan. Ken, why don't you fucking mic up? He finally mic'd up thanks to me squawking about it. Hey, look, I got a microphone on. What a professional you are, Ken.
Back from you guys. The last video we did, we had this on. It's on only on one, but it's still loud. Let's get this going. But I'd love to get some feedback from you guys. Put it on high. Get that up to temperature.
If you were professional, you never would have shot in there without miking up in the first place, you fucking goof.
You don't have to put anything in it. As the bacon starts to render down, it'll create its own juices and stuff. And then as all that water and stuff starts to evaporate, then it starts to cook really fast.
Well, thanks for explaining that, Ken. Wow. Bacon on a frying pan. We never would have realized. We never heard of that before.
And you got to kind of keep your eye on it. I think this takes about 15, 20 minutes. As soon as I put them in, we'll start the timer. And then at the end, we'll do the clarifying of the fat. And then I'll show you what that looks like at the end.
That's right, Big Red. I mean, bacon, bacon, sorry. That protein already comes like really juicy and wet. So, yeah, it's like,
oh, yeah, you don't need anything.
Thanks, Ken.
And that's a super tip for you guys who like to cook with bacon fat. So that's probably hot enough.
That's a pro tip from Ken. It's one to grow on.
Let's grab our yummy bacon.
That's too close. That looks like my Uncle Ted. I'm holding on to your love right now, Victoria. You fucking Ken. Why'd you have to get that close?
And this is Costco bacon. I think it's $18.99 for 4 packs of these in Canadian dollars. So let me know in other parts of the world how much your bacon is. They do cure this with salt and sugar, but
yes, bingo, Ken. Loads of sodium.
Most of that stuff is washed off before, so it does contain sugar, but it's not like it's packed with sugar. So, and you can buy, oh, there we go. You can buy bacon without sugar in it, but I don't know how much more money that would be. So this
Yes, Victoria, he's got to put some pink salt on it, probably.
Dr. Ken Berry said it's probably best if you pull them apart like this.
That's right.
Dr. Ken Berry says it's best and works better if you actually pull them apart like this.
Ken, we never would have guessed. Thanks for your experts telling you, yeah, pull the bacon apart. Thank you, Ken. You're a genius for sharing this.
To make sure, and Carol discovered that too. That she just threw it in like this, and then I think they stuck together, didn't they?
Thank you, Victoria. Be strong, Mr. Pig. We'll get through this together. Hey, you know what Meatloaf says? Don't be sad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So we got 3 episodes, and the other 2 don't have any explicit bacon footage. I'm going to be strong. Thanks.
So you might be able to see at the bottom that it's starting to liquefy. So let's put the rest of this bacon in. So it's 4 minutes.
The bacon doesn't liquefy. You're going to fry it. You're just frying it in a big pot with a high, you know what I mean. It's got a greater depth than a frying pan. Big deal.
Past 1. We'll see how long this takes. And again, the best thing about this is you just put the cover on. No splatter mess.
Yeah, it's amazing. Now you tie up a pot instead of a frying pan, which would have been easier to use.
Done. No noise. It's going to wash my hands once again. All right, we're at 6 minutes after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we are going to give it a stir. I'm going to probably stir it every 2 minutes.
Ken Domik is teaching us how to fry bacon. Thanks, Ken. It's really revolutionary.
So another thing is pork rinds. A lot of people love pork rinds.
Oh, I gotta be strong. Pork rinds. Oh, it looks like my Uncle Ted too. Thank you, Victoria. Victoria, thank you, and thank you for the pig love and the inspiring words too.
They're hanging out watching TV and they're just looking for that little bit of a snack. But I love these. These are fantastic. So we'll wait another 2 minutes. Let that render down a little bit more. All right, we're at 9 minutes after. Let's open her up, get that steam going. Start to move this stuff around. I'm also scraping the bottom of the pot, get all those nice little bits of bacon off. They're really starting to render nicely.
Exactly. Thank you, JBs. What fuckery? It's like,
well, you move the bacon around, and the fat that it comes with is helping it to cook. And what you do is you keep the heat on, and you keep moving it around, and then you cook it. Because if you eat it all raw, it's going to kind of make you sick. And you move it over here, and then.
I hope you guys give this a shot, man. It's so easy, and there's hardly any mess on your stove.
I'll help you give it a shot. It's called frying bacon in a pot. It's really revolutionary. Thanks to these doctors for sharing this.
A few little spatters get out of here. We'll come back in 2 minutes. So we are at 12 minutes after, which is about 7 minutes cooking time. I looked in, and some of the pieces are definitely where I want them to be. I'm going to turn the stove down so I get less spatter. Don't want to burn my wife's fingers with that camera. She's doing a great job. Okay, so there are a lot of pieces in here that I can take out, and that'll make room for other pieces. So I'm going to get my little...
There are a lot of pieces here that I could take out, and that'll make room for other pieces.
Could you imagine Ken Domik describing tying his own shoes?
Container, reach in, start grabbing little pieces.
Reach in and grab the pieces of bacon now that they're cooked.
Thanks, Ken.
Throw them on my paper towel. Anything I think is as done as I...
Hash browns and bacon strips. I like the way that you lick your lips. No fooling, I can see you drooling. Feel the hunger grow.
I want it to be. This one definitely, holy. Yeah. There's another one. Pretty much anything lying on that bottom. I don't mind a little bit, I don't mind a little bit of the chewy fat. So
Carol giggling in the background. She's amused by Ken cooking bacon. Oh my gosh, where would she be without those inherited millions?
Again, this is where it really starts to, look at that, like some of these pieces are rendering really fast. Again, just watch your hand, guys. If you see a piece, just flip her over that you think needs to be cooked a little bit more. These ones are fun to eat because they turn into almost like a bacon popcorn, I guess you could call it. Again, I'm just waiting for them to cook up some more. There's another juicy one, crispy one. They will crisp up as they cool down. Wow, that's a crispy one right there. That one's stuck.
Listen, Ken, the protein has been fried, okay? What the fuck you talking about? Eat it or fucking play with it.
This one's a crispy one.
Yeah, you're frying it. It's getting cooked. I'm going to refer to it as protein. I have a hard time saying the word bacon.
Up to another one. So we're at 9 minutes we're 14 minutes after now. Oh, look at that crispy one. Yikes. So at this moment in time, they are almost like deep frying in that fat. Ooh, I saw that spatter coming up. And I am going to turn a few of them over. Carol's being very smart and hovering up high. Hey, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stove off because this is gonna stay hot for a while. All right, I don't need the tongs anymore. I'm just gonna let them sit for a minute. Gonna let this cool down for a minute, let the fan take it out, and I'll be right back for a taste test and then show you how I'm going to clarify this fat for you. Look at those amazing bacon chips. They look fantastic. I can't wait to eat them tonight. Sometimes I warm them up, sometimes I eat them cold. Again, it's up to you, your preference on your bacon. If you really like your bacon to be hot or warm, then throw it in the microwave for like 30 seconds maybe. Or
Thanks, Ken. You can use the microwave to make it hot, or you can just leave it alone. Hot or just not hot. It's your choice. Thanks, Ken.
however long you want it to be. But what I'll do is I'll show you what I do with my amazing little scale. So get the bowl you want to use, throw it on your scale first, hit power, it should 0. There we go. And then what I do is, I threw my tongs in there already, but just keep adding until you get up to your desired amount of calories that you want. And again, I know that 2 ounces of chips is 300 calories.
Well, totally ignoring the fucking sodium, you asshole.
So I just keep adding it until I get to my 2 ounces. And probably one more. Boom. 2 ounces. And I've got my snack for later on. Again, if you're watching your calories even more, then do less. Like do 1.
Did you already get that? If you're watching your calories even more, then do less. Thanks, Ken. Eating less food, less calories. Where would we be without you and your advice?
Half ounces. That's a really good snack to have. Time to give these a shot. I'm going to grab this one. This one looks like the crispiest out of the bunch. Again, the other ones will get crispier as they cool down. Let's listen to this one.
Ken thinks it's a real show just because it crunches a little bit. Carol's shooting it. He's mic'd up. Oh, look, I'm going to go viral with this.
Nice and crispy. I like both. Crispy and chewy at the same time.
Crispy and chewy at the same time. Let me show you how to handle a hash brown. It's crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. And you'll be amazed to know French fries are crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside.
That's why I'm glad I took some of these off when I did. So this one's going to be a little more chewier.
If you haven't had enough sodium already, make sure that you snack on bacon while watching movies. It really helps.
It's got some crispiness on the side. Yep. Crispy and chewy.
That's the second time he said it's crispy and chewy. Thank you, Ken.
That one's solid. This totally satiates me. It curbs my appetite for chips and pop and stuff like that.
That's right. If you got a hankering for chips and pop, cover it up with sodium, protein. Okay, I have to say it. Bacon. Damn it! I hope this episode gets over with fast. Yeah, cover up your cravings with sodium-saturated bacon. Makes a lot of sense, Ken. Thanks.
I'm trying to eat them as slowly as I can, so they last longer while I'm watching the movie. And I'm very glad that I saw that video of Dr. Ken Berry and his wife Anisha making those. So thank you very much for making that video. Now for the clarified bacon fat, we are going to get our pot holders. It should be cooled down enough to pour it in here. So I'm just going to scrape all this lovely bacon fat and all the little bits. Make sure it's all on one side of my pot, pot, before we dump it in here. So here we go. I think it's still too hot. Woo! Here we go. So all the big bits.
This here is what retired people do.
Stayed in the pot, which is fine. Just as the furnace comes on. So there is your bacon fat. What we're going to do is we are going to add water to that. So hang on. Got a cup of water, or a couple cups of water. We'll just keep pouring it in until it's almost full, maybe about there. Then I'm going to cap it, lid it, put it on nice and tight.
You're a very busy man, Ken.
Yeah, I cap it, I lit it, then I put it upside down, then I sit around and wait for it to change 19 hours later in the fridge, and I play with it some more. I'm very busy.
Shake it. And then what I do, if you put it in the fridge like that, it'll separate and it'll all be right in the middle of the cup. So I've learned to fill it right up to the very top. And that way there won't be an air pocket in there. Put it on nice and tight. I'm going to put it upside down like that inside the fridge, and all that fat will all settle to the bottom, or to the top at this moment, but it's in the bottom of the jar. And then what you'll be left with tomorrow, or when it cools right down, is beautiful clarified bacon fat. Let me see if we can take that top off.
KDRC said this a long time ago. Ken should have to get a special permit to use the word beautiful. That is not beautiful. It's not even pretty. Ugh. Ken, you're sickening in so many different ways.
We've already used it a few times for cooking eggs and things. And I think some people keep this out on the counter. I'm not sure if it goes bad.
It's a bacon grease milkshake. Maddie's here. Thanks for coming by, Maddie. That's a good.
On the counter, please let me know in the comments below if you know more about bacon fat, clarified bacon fat. Can you leave it on the counter? I think you can. But I'm thinking maybe the people that like pour their bacon fat out that they're going to throw out later, they'll have that bacon jar on their thing. So I'm getting confused as to that. So this will become this, and we'll be able to make super tasty eggs and other fun little recipes adding the bacon fat. So thank you very much for watching, guys.
How about you have an egg with just a little bit of black pepper? You know, no sodium in that. Oh my gosh, he's such an asshole.
Guys, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Please give bacon chips a go. Thanks to Carol for videotaping this. But again, if you're trying to not eat chips and drink pop and stuff at night,
that's a good one. And that's what his man boobs are filled with too.
Time trying to curb your appetite, bacon chips is the answer. Once again, thanks to Dr. Barry and his wife. So good.
We got 57 wonderful people here. This is episode 2 of 3. Thanks for coming by.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am off to the dermatologist. I'm not sure if I think we've talked about some of the skin issues I have. One of them is being when if I'm hot, and I'm not sure if it's when I'm wearing certain shirts or whatever, but when I'm hot, especially if it has a big decal on it, I get very itchy under the decal. My back used to light up like a Christmas tree for itchiness. So like,
hey there, Reggie Universe. Thanks for coming by.
One of my biggest memories of it being really bad was when Carol and I were on our 20th wedding anniversary. We took a train to Montreal, and we're walking around Montreal. It was really hot out, and my back. So I actually brought my back scratcher. It's like a telescoping back scratcher, and I would have to like stop in the middle of the sidewalk to get out my back scratcher and put it on my shirt and scratch my back, because it was like very, very powerful itching urges. And I'm not sure, I haven't had that bad recently, but if I go for a bike ride now, my back gets itchy, but it's not as itchy as it used to be. So it is possible back in the day when I used to have a really bad diet, it made my skin bad. I don't know. So whenever I cut the lawn and it's hot out, I would get this rash on my arm.
What the heck? Look, Ken, would you stop oversharing, please?
And it would actually bump out. And here's a couple pictures of it. And it seems to only happen either after a bike ride. So in that situation, I just came back from a bike ride at Fat Bastard Burrito when I did that 24-hour stealth camp there. And I went for a big bike ride. When I came back, my arms just ballooned up. And so in the right lighting, and you look at my arm, you can see where those...
No, please. We don't need the right lighting. Keep that to yourself. Oh my gosh, why wasn't there a warning on this thing that he's sharing? Ken, put it away.
Those patterns are, and it's the same spots every time. I used to think there was kind of random spots on my arm and just swelled up, but we've taken pictures in the past.
That could be a band name, Poo and Rashes, or a really dangerous folk duo.
Taking pictures when it happened again, and we put them together in the exact same spots. So going to the dermatologist, check it out. I think it's taken like 6 months or more to get this appointment. And so I'm looking forward to getting some feedback from him. I hope he doesn't give me some cream with steroids in it. The last time we did it, I used to get a rash on my stomach and right where my belt would meet my stomach, because when I was heavier, my stomach would, fold over that belt buckle, and the belt buckle had nickel in it, and apparently I'm allergic to nickel. And when it's hot, it always used to happen in the summertime. When you're hot, sweaty.
Is he talking about the fungus that grows on his blubber hanging over a belt when he's sweating into it? I can't believe how disgusting this fucking clown is. What the fuck? I'm glad I got 68 wonderful people here, that know that I'm not, high on shrooms or something, that I'm imagining this shit. Is he really talking about? Let me play that again. Where are we? Oh shit! I'm sorry, I landed there. He's talking about sweat and fungus on his blubbery skin on his belt when he sweats when it's warm. What the fuck is wrong with this clown?
And here's a couple pictures of it, and it seems to only happen either after a bike ride. So in that situation, I just came back from a bike ride at Fat Bastard Burrito when I did that 24-hour stealth camp there, and I went for a big bike ride. When I came back, my arms just ballooned up, and so in the right lighting, and you look at my arm, you can see where those patterns are, and it's the same spots every time. I used to think there was kind of random spots on my arm and just swelled up, but we've taken pictures in the past and taken pictures when it happened again, and we put them together in the exact same spots. So going to the dermatologist, check it out. I think it's taken like 6 months or more to get this appointment, and so I'm looking forward to getting some feedback from him. I hope he doesn't give me some cream with steroids in it. The last time we did it, I used to get a rash on my stomach, and right where my belt would meet my stomach, because when I was heavier, my stomach would fold over that belt buckle, and the belt buckle had nickel in it, and apparently I'm allergic to nickel. And when it's hot, it always used to happen in the summertime. When you're hot, sweaty, the salt and the sweat reacts with the belt buckle and made me get this huge welt right where the belt buckle meets the skin, and it would take days for it to go away. So they gave me some type of a cream, which then it'd be interesting how many people remember these stories. So I put the cream on there, and then wherever the rashes, the pharmacist said, use this sparingly because it has steroids in it. And I'm like, okay, what's that mean? Like, what would it do to me? I don't know what it's going to do. You got to explain these things to me. And he just said it's just not good for you to have too much. And I'm like, okay, I get it. But the rash is everywhere. Like, it would go right across my stomach. I had that welt on down here, and sometimes it would go across my chest and my arms. And it's just like, well, use it sparingly. Like, I'm supposed to use it sparingly when that.
That's a cool avatar. And by the way, your pig sounds almost like Bubbles. Let me tell you something, Ricky. That's the fucking thing you're gonna do. And put that up down a fucking chicken pizza. Keep that away from fucking Mr. Lay. Last time he ate the whole thing, he fucking share it.
Rashes everywhere. And so I would put it where the rash is, and then after using that for a while, I got a black. I thought I was going blind. I got this black spot on my vision. So you're looking forward, and there was an area of your vision that was blacked out. It scared the shit out of me, and I thought I was going blind. Went to the eye people, the optometrist. There's a really good one in Vaughan, and they did all the testing. And then one of the first things the guy said, he goes, "Are you using a steroid cream?" I'm like, "How the hell did you know that?" He goes, "There's no scientific proof, but it just seems that when people use this cream, any cream with steroids in it, it sometimes does things to the eye. So if your eye is perfectly round, it actually bumped out the inside of my eye, and that's where the black spot was." So, like, holy crap. So I stopped using that cream, and or I just, especially when the welt would come back. So what I've done recently is stopped wearing pants with a metal button clip, whatever. Stopped wearing a belt with metal on it, unless I wear a shirt that can be tucked into my pants, and the belt doesn't touch my skin. Then I'll wear a belt then. Need to tell you, this morning I woke up, stood in the scale, 204.8, so I lost 1 ounce.
That's not legit, Ken. The only legit weigh-ins on YouTube are live stream weigh-ins where you stand there with all the same clothing every time. That's not legit. Get out of here, Ken, with that garbage.
I guess, I'm not sure if it's, I don't think it's ounces. It's whatever. It's a point. 0.1. I lost 0.1 last night of a pound. Whatever that means. Last night, we went to the keg with Carol's family. And, you know, my brother-in-law ordered a wine. Carol had a nice little cocktail drink. They brought the bread. And my brother-in-law also ordered a shrimp cocktail, which I could have had. But I don't like cocktail shrimp without the cocktail sauce. I can't just eat the shrimp. I like shrimp cooked, but not in a cocktail sauce without the sauce. And I think that's why a lot of people love shrimp cocktails, because of the sauce. And so it wasn't really hard watching him eat it, because I know I don't like shrimp when it doesn't have the sauce. So I know I can't eat the sauce. And then everybody had the bread, and that was hard to watch, but not difficult. Like, I wasn't like losing my shit and have to leave the table and cause a scene.
Please, Ken, you lost your shit a long time ago. Nobody who's got their shit together would publish material such as this.
Videotaped it and kind of smiled and made jokes about how much I hated everybody for eating that in front of me. And again, it was just jokes because I was fine. And I reassured people, I'm fine, don't worry about it. I'm handling it, no problem. And then I ordered
He's barely getting by.
Kansas City strip loin, which is about 890 calories, and then I topped it with grilled shrimp, which was another 150 calories. I was also going to do the scallop and shrimp hors d'oeuvre, but when I calculated all that stuff out, plus what I had yesterday, I had eggs and bacon yesterday afternoon. When I calculated all that, I was getting closer and closer to 2,000 calories, and I didn't want to be up that high. I wanted to be in a deficit, like I've been saying. And plus, I knew when I got home, I might want some bacon, which I did. I had 2 strips of bacon when I got home, just because I was sitting in front of the TV, and I needed that little snack thing.
Listen to him, the willpower he has.
I was sitting in front of the TV, and I had to have a snack, so I reached for the...
That gets in the way when I'm trying to do a character. I don't want to say the word bacon.
So I reached for the bacon.
Oh, fuck you, Ken.
So I ordered, that's what I had. It came with a sauce. I asked them to put it on the side. I wasn't sure if they put it all over it, but once she knew, she goes, oh, are you doing keto or something? I'm like, no, carnivore. She's like, okay. So she knew, which was great. So if you go to the keg and you say, I'm doing carnivore or keto, this is what I want, they'll make sure that everything's on the side. So I gave all my vegetables to my sister-in-law. So she had all my vegetables. And the only thing else that came on the plate was a lemon wedge for, I guess, the shrimp. And I just took that off the plate. So my plate only had the steak and the shrimp skewer. And that's all I had last night until I got home. And then I had my 2 bacon when I was watching TV. And at the end, because my father-in-law, his birthday's at the end of the month, they celebrated that. So they brought that Billy, I'm not sure if it's called Billy Bishop pie or Minor pie or whatever. Billy Minor pie and Billy Bishop. And they all shared it. So they bring like 5 spoons, and they all shared this thing in front of me. And again, I was totally fine with it. So I was nervous going to eat at the keg with the family because I know the kinds of foods that they order and the bread that that.
And you also, the staff at the keg, don't appreciate your giant farts either.
The keg has is absolutely fantastic. They had that whipped butter, and then had a whipped butter with 3 cheeses in it. I could have eaten both of those if I wanted to, but I didn't because I didn't want my calories to go up. So we're off to the dermatologist, and then after the dermatologist, I'll go over my stats and stuff from yesterday, like the in-body check. And so I launched that video today at 8 this morning. I got to get to the dermatologist by 9:45. It's 9:15 right now. So let's get that done, and then we will go over these things. Maybe we'll get a coffee first.
Exactly. He's got this canned heavy metal shit music from Epidemic Sound playing. He's got the camera hanging out the side. What is this fucking garbage?
All right, we are up in Barrie. We are by the Georgian Hospital.
It is not the Georgian Hospital. It's the Royal Victoria Hospital, you asshole. They refurbished the original. They turned it into a retirement community, and they built a new one. It's by Georgian College, and there's something. It's the Royal Victoria Hospital. He calls it the Georgian Hospital. Like, he's so stupid, and he just doesn't take an interest in anything to learn anything.
And that's where Ben was born. I want to get a coffee before I sit in a waiting room. I think I have enough money. Jeez.
Ben's a berry boy. Waste management is a berry boy.
Breast cancer? It should be 225, but I'll get 250 just in case. Oh man, this is now too hot, dude. Okay, too loud too. Marble swirl, hot chocolate. Jeez, non-alcoholic Baileys. See, we're surrounded. We're surrounded by sugar, people. Non-alcoholic Baileys flavored. Looks like muffins, cookies, hot drinks, and cold drinks. Marble swirl, hot chocolate. Your cozy winter.
He's been pretty quiet lately as far as coming over here with that.
Escape, and it is like a blizzard right now. So,
that's right. Good. Thanks for reminding us. Waste management Ben was born in a dumpster. Well, maybe it was a berry dumpster.
Right now, wouldn't it? But I'm going for my black coffee. Sorry, we don't have coffee today. What? Hello, can I get a large black coffee, please? Yeah, anything else? That's it. Wow, they are busy. Chaos. Gotta scan my points card. It's a QR code. It's on the app.
Well, Ken, that's really entertaining.
Everybody, I've got to scan this thing.
It could be Senior Living Channel all over the place, really.
215? Oh, it's a free one? Yay! Thank you. That's the best thing about pressing the card, people. You always get a free one. Woohoo! It's a good day after all.
I remember that one. It was the Burger King one. What's the matter? Don't you want to say hello? What's the matter? You don't like friendly people? She's at work, Ken. Yeah, I remember that one too.
All right, gonna go see the doctor. I'll be right back. You guys just hang on.
Check this. When he gets in there, he's actually going to shoot footage of the doctor's office. When the doctor leaves you alone for a minute, you know, you're waiting for him, he's going to shoot footage of that. Can you believe it? Yeah, that's what he's going to fucking do. Violates the privacy of the doctor's office.
Coffee. See ya. Oh, phone. Let's go.
Like, are you... Like, can you imagine what's going through his head while he shoots this footage? He's walking towards a hospital, and he's holding up a cup of coffee with a camera and saying, "This is gold footage." There it is. There it is. He's in the doctor's office. It's like, "Well, the doctor will see you shortly." And like, so he pulls out his fucking camera and starts shooting. What a putz. That's supposed to be private between you and the doctor, and you should respect the doctor's office too. What can I say? Thanks for becoming a member, Elizabeth. Your pig appreciates you.
Okay, we are done. And so the doctor said it's really tough to figure out without doing a biopsy. And the fact that these hives come up only when I'm hot and sweaty, she said basically, you know, you need to come in when they're active and they biopsy to 100% figure out what's going on. But she kind of suggesting that they're just hives, and that's that. But she's not 100%.
Yes, Victoria. Epidemic Sound has everything that's crappy.
100% going to say that it is that, just in case. doctors got to protect themselves. And so she says the fact that they come up only when you exercise or are hot and sweaty, she's like, basically the recommendation is to stop doing those triggers that make that happen. But of course I need to cut the grass, I need to go for my bike ride, so I'm not going to cut those out of my life. And so she said basically, maybe have Benadryl before you do those activities, and that might either subside the fact that these don't last longer than 24 hours mainly, and they go away. If they happen and they would always be there, then there might be a situation. But yeah, it cost me $5 and change to park here. There's a sign in the waiting room saying we'll help you with your parking, and then it turns out that was the pharmacy that will help you with your parking. So I went to the pharmacy to grab some Benadryl, and the pharmacist recommended this stuff. So I'll take that. It's non-drowsy. It's good for my bike rides. I gotta get out of this parking lot. Insert here, and we're out of here. And pay attention so we don't get side T-boned. Oh, T-bone, yummy. That guy's let me out. Nice, thank you. So yeah, they're hives, and they all.
Shut up, Ken, for a minute. We're doing amazing here tonight. There was 20 minutes of notice? It's past midnight. We got 80 people here. Thanks for coming by, everybody. And here's some pig love coming up on deck.
When they come out, you can kind of see where the original hives came, and those are the ones that always pop up whenever I'm hot. But again, the only other way.
Ken, please don't tell us when you're hot. All right? Even Carol doesn't want to hear that. Thanks, Mr. Pig, for the back-to-back pig party. Oink! Thank you too, Steve Schaefer, and for entertaining us with your amazing avatar. You picked just the perfect moment of Ken to put on there. The cycling maniac fitness guru Ken Domik is funny. And now we got to get some low and slow for Steve. Your pig's got to build up a head of steam here to do this. Low and slow. Thanks, Steve. We're going to leave you up there for a little while. Thanks for spreading the pig love. Thank you, Steve.
To figure out what's going on is to biopsy it when they're active, as opposed to digging into my skin. I really don't want any more scars on my body. Scars are cool, man. All right, guys, this vlog is way too long. I'm going to shut it off there. And the next video,
thank you, Megan.
I might actually put it out later on today. We'll talk.
Episode 3 is coming up right next.
About the results of my body. I'm not sure what they call it. It's a body scan or in-body check, whatever that is. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys all being here. We'll see you in the next video. Gotta get new windshield wipers for this guy too. Bye. Well, hello there again. This is part 2 of yesterday. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it up on the same day or not. I apologize. I've got squirrely brain right now. So, Carol said, while you're up there, can you please go to Costco and definitely get me some blueberries? And last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, our CO detector was going off, which kind of scares the hell out of you until you realize it's going off because it's old.
No, this whole episode could have been the Senior Living channel.
It's like, well, the CO detector is going off. I don't know what. And it's got to be fixed. You got to replace it. I'm going to go to the hardware store. And
the whole thing could have been Senior Living channel.
And it needs to be replaced. So I've got my CO detector, which we put in the kitchen because that's where all the gas stuff is. And let's just move over a bit because there's oncoming traffic. I'm trying to get on the highway.
Liz is saying that Ken admitted today that he deletes his live streams because it plays copyrighted music. You're not supposed to exploit other people's copyrighted stuff for your streams, okay? It gives you an unfair advantage. Plus, Ken, if you're watching with a bottle of gin in front of you, your paid channel members, including KDRC, giving you $5 a month, you don't make the live streams available after they're done. So unless the people are there for them, they don't get to watch them later. That's a fucking ripoff. You suck.
Trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying? This camera is freaking crooked all the time. What the hell? So let's go to Costco. We'll get those things for Carol. I think she wants bananas.
Keep your hands on the fucking wheel. I know it's not the same when I do it.
This is a funny list, eh? Blueberries, bananas, and a CO detector. So let's go grab those, and then I will go over the thingies with you.
shoot footage while you're driving from place to place. Speed it up. Add canned music. Jelly Smack. Go bigger.
That's right. The protein chips were just cut up. I don't want to say the word bacon. Oh, you shoot! Damn it! You made me say bacon. I said it again.
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta get a CO2 thing. Should I phone Carol? Which one should I get? Let's see. They all detect CO2, and some are plug-in, and some are battery. I don't know what. Could this be any more fucking boring? Well, I should shoot footage of it and take it back to the shack at the Elf Village and put it in the computer and upload it. Look, here I am in the hardware store trying to figure out which one of these fucking things to buy.
Carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Lots to choose from. After examination, this is just smoke. This is smoke and carbon monoxide. This is monoxide, multi-pack. And this is wired, so I don't want to wire stuff in. So it's up to this one and this one, but I think I'm going to go with this one. But it's $94.
They all do the same thing. Oh, this one's $94. Oh, shit, that's a lot of money. Damn. What am I going to do? I know. I'll go back to my Sprinter that costs $40,000 with $15,000 of equipment in it, and I ruined it, and I don't even care because I have millions with Carol, and then we'll think about it. Oh, shucks, it's like almost $100. That's a lot of money.
And this one is $64. But does natural gas, propane, backup battery, plug in, voice. So after phoning Carol, obviously we don't want this one. It's wired. It's funny, they all last only 10 years. But this
Thirsty Rusty says it's good to run him at 25% faster speed. He deserves the disrespect.
This one's wired, so I don't know why you do. I guess if you have wires already in your ceiling, then sure, get that. But you still have to replace this whole thing in 10 years, so we don't want this one. This one's pretty good if you want to put it in the kitchen and not have smoke and stuff setting it off, because it's just carbon monoxide. But we decided to do this. We'll put one in the kitchen, one in the living room, and then we'll get this one also, and this is smoke. We'll put one upstairs in the attic and one by the bathroom.
And none of this will alter the fact that the entire damn shack is a fire hazard filled to the brim with shit.
Area. Cool. Produce. Blueberries.
Shooting footage. Getting blueberries out of a Costco. Jelly smack. Go bigger, 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 bigger.
I actually don't know where he is. I can't keep track if he's at Costco. Where the fuck he is? Who cares?
Hope we didn't get a cart. Can't wait to start.
Should I buy this avocado or not? What should I do? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like avocados or do you not like avocados? Get a conversation started. Argue amongst yourselves.
Start eating avocados again. Oh, there's that.
I have a question. Did you find an apple watch? I did, and I think I lost it in the bananas.
Oh boy.
I don't even know how to stop it. I don't even know how to lock it.
Oh.
Ken should write a book, creating worthless footage and publishing it on YouTube for easy profit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why did it fall off so easy?
I don't know.
I was gonna clean this up so I can double check it.
Do you know how to?
Where'd it go? Dave 1968 says, careful, Ken, touching fruit could damage your health. Wouldn't you want to go back to the shack and put your hand in with a bag of sodium instead?
Can you track it at all?
Yeah, I went watching it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Hope you find it. Maybe I should have got a cart.
Just random babble. Oh, maybe I should have gotten a cart. It's a lot of stuff I got here. I'm putting in my hands. I'm about to pay for it. I could have gotten a cart. It doesn't matter now. It's just as long as I keep babbling and creating footage.
So here in Canada, the Kirkland Signature sliced bacon 4-pack.
Oh no, I thought we were done with the bacon. Damn it, Ken. Leave the bacon alone. I swear that's my Uncle Ted. It may not be very recognizable to you. It is to me.
Is $18.99, and that's what we usually buy.
Please scan your membership card or touch need assistance.
Holy fuck, here he is with the Ken Domik BJ angle again. Look at him, his face is falling off, his man boobs are everywhere, and he's trying to get us to believe he's in shape.
Please begin scanning. 10.99.
Exactly. I love that. And I was just about to say thanks to you again. I'm going to thanks you again, Steve. And with this comment, like as if it's so fake. We could just tell how fake. He couldn't care less. And he's only talking to him because he's secretly recording them all the fucking time. So, Steve, thank you again for your super chat. The pig love. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. If I didn't give you pig love already, here it is. Slow and slow one more time. That wasn't good enough. There you go. Thank you, Steve.
10.99. 169.
That's not bad.
94.99. 49.99.
He actually thinks this is gold footage. It's such an unflattering angle, and he's got the camera running.
You know, if I scan all this shit in, you know, we've got an audience at my channel. They'll watch anything. I don't even have to try. Just, you know, if they would let me, I would go to the toilet and shoot footage of that. They won't let me, though. So, well, I put in a request, you know, could you please alter your policies for me so I could go on the toilet and publish it?
Credit $10. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
No. The pizza's good though, isn't it?
What the fuck? Now, is that really Ken? Can somebody click on that link? Because, okay, what are my options here? Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. All I got is put user in timeout and ban user and delete their account, their comment. If can any one of you like click on that to verify if it says really Ken before he deletes it on us? Yeah, right here. Yeah, why don't you before I unload on this thing, can you guys verify it's actually fucking Ken? Wait a minute, can I go over there and do that myself? Okay, let's see. Is that really him? Because I got fooled one time before. Where's the live? It's here. Go to channel. No, it's not really him. It's not really him. Now we're going to ban it. Okay. Okay, where the fuck am I? Gotta make sure I don't accidentally close the StreamYard window. Okay. That's not really Ken. So whoever the fuck you are, fuck off. I don't even care if you made any other posts. I'm just gonna get you out of here. Let me jump over here. Then I click on this. Ban user. Goodbye, asshole. You're a fucking Ken fan. Not fucking with us. Get lost. Okay, let's get back to the fun here.
Hello. Thank you. No, bad. Oh boy. And I didn't drop anything. But of course I have nowhere to put anything at the moment. Bananas. I wasn't thinking about picking these up. So didn't bring a bag in with me. I think I do have a bag in here. So that all came to, where's the final price? $176. The blueberries were more money than I thought they were. I think they used to be like $8 or $7.
Another $10.99. I could be totally wrong. The bananas were really cheap, $1.69. That's pretty cool. I turned it on. Good. Nope, didn't turn on. There we go. Get that heat back into this baby, right? Okay, it's just that. Got to do this for you guys. So, shape. So CID, shape, your body composition snapshot. So it's a body composition test. So I am a C. You want to be moved to an I, but you want to be a D.
Okay, none of that means anything because you don't do your weigh-ins on live stream, and you're not legit about anything. Okay, so fuck off.
A D is the best, and I'll explain. Let's go into here. I don't think I can show you. Let me just see if there's any sensitive information on there, and there is. So I will do maybe some screenshots of it or take pictures of it at home, and then I'll post them up here somewhere maybe. So the intracellular water is 65.3. The extracellular water is 40.3.
I just want to thank everybody for coming by tonight. 76 people on only 20 minutes notice. Your pig appreciates it.
My dry lean mass is 37.7. My body fat mass is 62.6. So my lean body mass is 143 pounds. My total weight when I stood on her scale.
That's a good one, Big Red.
Was 205.9. So her scale is probably a little more accurate than mine. So my muscle fat analyst is weight and then skeletal muscle mass and then body fat mass. And it has that C curve, which is where you don't want to be. So I've got good skeletal muscle mass. That's where it needs to be. I need to bring my weight down, my body fat mass down, and then I'll have the I. And if I can bring my skeletal muscle mass up, and then I'll have the D. So that's where I need to be. So the computer or whatever I stood on is saying basically I need to lose another 37.3.
So does his ratty little garage and most of the shack and the Sprinter.
3 pounds. Somebody left a comment saying I don't look healthy, and when you look at somebody for a very long time and they're always overweight and then they lose a lot of weight, they do look skinny, right? Because
you haven't lost a lot of weight. You still got a gut, you still got man boobs, and your face is still covered in blubber. The fuck are you kidding?
You're used to seeing them at this size, and it pretty much goes for anybody. There's other YouTubers that I've watched in the past that like even Penn and Teller. Penn was a very big guy for a very long time, and they lost a ton of weight, and he looked kind of sickly. But once you watch them for a while, then you get used to the way they look, and they look way better. And then when you see them overweight, you're like, wow, yeah, look how much weight they gained. Then they look sickly. So I'm pretty sure you guys...
Ken, we're so glad we have a channel over here to comment on what you're talking there and saying you're talking out of your fucking ass.
Agree with that. I'm hoping you guys agree with that. That would be great. So... And then she has all these body composition histories. So the next time I come, we'll see how well I did at the end of the month. Again, we'll probably be dipping into February. But right now, I'm going to get home, give the stuff to Carol. I hope you enjoyed me reading that. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of my daily, not daily, but my little bit of a shopping spree there and decision making on the smoke detector, carbon monoxide detectors. And yeah, we're going to go home, shoot a video at home today, and then probably tomorrow.
Thank you, Steve.
Tomorrow I'll zip out and do another restaurant. I've got a few really good ideas from you guys because in the Wendy's video.
No kidding. I mean, he's doing all this abuse to himself for clicks and views, and like, you know, just go to the fucking gym. And he acts like he's 82. I got a lot of steps in today. I mean, for fuck's sakes, kid. I mean, you know the wrestler Goldberg? Goldberg is about the same age as Ken, and Goldberg is still ripped and wrestling every now and then. Look at Ken. He's fucking disaster. Fuck it. He's got all the time in the world, too, and no responsibilities.
I asked if you guys work at restaurants or if you do the same thing where you ask for food without buns, without condiments and things like that. And I got a couple really awesome suggestions, and I'm going to do one of them for that person. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a surprise. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video helped you understand a little bit of the whole in-body. And
are you fucking kidding? All you do is confuse people, gaslight, and do it all for easy clicks and money because it's January. Everybody's on a diet, and you're trying to ride this trend of the carnivore diet. You don't fool anybody here, Ken.
Always forget a body composition chart. So I did my body composition chart. I hope that enlightens you guys a little bit. And prepare for me to be even skinnier than this. I know some people are like, dude, you're not fat. I am. I got this belly going on.
Thanks for fucking admitting it after 600 foghorns. Rio.
I'd love to get rid of that. The last time I had a six-pack was when I was, I think, around the time I was married. I remember Carol took a picture of me cutting the grass in probably 1998. And I was cutting the grass with just my shorts and shoes, and I had good body mass and six-pack, so I was pretty proud of that. And anyway, so look forward to that, guys. And I'd like to thank every single one of you guys for watching my videos, hanging out with me, giving me support. Your love and support means a hell of a lot, and I hope you guys understand how much your support on this channel and the other channel. And
fuck off! You don't need any money. How dare you use that language? Your love and support means a lot. I'm gonna go for a cruise again. We're barely getting by. I'm the only breadwinner. I can never lose weight because the crazy ass job. If I don't eat junk food for you guys, we're gonna starve. I need your love and support. Join my Patreon. Fuck you.
Your comments, all your very supportive comments, wishing me well. You guys mean the world to me, and I mean that. So have a great day. Today is Tuesday.
You guys mean the world to me. That's why I charge you if you want to make comments on my fucking live streams, and I promise to do them every Wednesday. I only do them 3 times out of 4. And when I blow them off, I don't give you prizes or make it up. You mean everything to me. Fuck you, Ken.
Tuesday. So yeah, have a great week. I wish you all the best.
Here's another thing: you don't lie to people you care about. You goof.
And we'll see you again in the next video. Talk to you guys later.
Hang on, Ken. That's the last 2 seconds of footage. I want to get the Riggs Oil super chat in here. Give him some pig love. Thank you very much, cute bunny.
Ken Domik is a breadwinner working hard for his family.
Yeah, fuck off, Ken. Riggs Oil, thank you very much for the pig love. You're just sneaking in here at the end of the show. Well, we had like 80 in here. That was like 69. Well, you might as well say 70. Low and slow pig love for you, Riggs Oil. And we love your avatar. I wonder what the avatar is representing. I wonder what. Low and slow pig love for you, Riggs Oil. Thanks for some more pig love. It's appreciated. There's David and Go with an LOL. Thanks for showing up there, David. Sui from Mike. Getting Eli to pitch in with the household expenses. Okay, we got 70 wonderful people here. I want to thank everybody. And I want to thank Riggs Oil and for the pig love. We got through 3 full episodes of Ken in an hour and 13 minutes with the intro. It's pretty good. And I'm just holding that. Hey, Maddie's back. Maddie, thanks for coming back in here. I like your milkshake joke about the protein grease. I don't want to use the B word. The protein that starts with the letter B. I don't want to use that word. And so I just wanted to. Well, let's play the last 2 seconds, okay? Let's finish it off. Boom. There you go. That's it. We did 3 episodes in one night with 20 minutes of notice, and we had 80 wonderful people in there. We got 67 wonderful people here. I just want to remind everybody to stay safe and get your blood pressure checked. Don't follow Ken Domik. Like there's probably like 4,000 milligrams of sodium in a nice frozen pizza you get at the grocery store. It's just that, you should know what your blood pressure is. Ken is pushing far too much sodium, and it's dangerous. And people are following him without checking how they are. You know what? I'm not going to repeat myself. It's just I react to what he does. We had a darn good reaction tonight. Lots of comments, jokes. There's been plenty of pig love. Thanks for the pig love, everybody. And yeah, we just polished 3 episodes, says Mike. Darn right we did. So okay, I just want to leave it up there and chatter a little bit more because Riggs Oil gave us some pig love right at the end. And we always leave everybody up for a while when you do some pig love. Low and slow pig love for you, Riggs Oil. And Maddie is saying hopefully more people flag his carnivore videos for false information. And also being fucking dangerous to promote fucking sodium all the time. It's dangerous. You can't just say, oh, yeah, like put salt in here and get the. I don't want to use, the B word for that protein. It rhymes with rakin. It starts with the letter B. I don't want to say it. You guys understand. Well, there's a couple people leaving the theater. I was kind of hoping KDDE might show up and with the surprises with a little comment too. We hope he's doing better. And well, folks are really leaving now. We're down to 61. Okay. Well, I said thanks. I said thanks again. And sodium sticks. Maddie H says sodium sticks. Reggae Universe. Check out Reggae Universe. If you're not familiar with reggae music, give reggae music a try. Give all types of music a try. That's like original artists over there, Reggae Universe, not like a bunch of people pretending to do it at Epidemic Sound. Let me see what I can do. Play us out, pig, with the duo. What does a duo mean? I think it means the harmonica. Steve is saying that it's been a while since Ken videos don't show the swoosh with the copyrighted logos, the trademark. That's the word. Copyright, logos, trademarks. No, they don't show the swooshing trademarks anymore. Yeah, we forced them to stop using that a long time ago. Sodium sticks instead of the B word. Thank you, Matty H. That's a nice tamer word for the B word. Sodium sticks. Shario is saying hello, Mr. Pig. Hello to you too, Shario. More like a snake oil salesman. That's right, Reggae Universe. It rhymes with forsaken. The B word. Oh shit, we got no footage left. We're still having a good time. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. The catchy Bye Bye song by Wayne and Schuster. That's right. Okay, you're right. Don't worry, I wasn't going to leave that out. Okay, we got 60 people here, and we're going to play that too. And we're going to leave you up for it, okay? We're going to leave you up there for it, Riggs Oil. So let's get that catchy little thing here. Here it comes.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.
Thanks, everybody. That's all your pig has got. So stay safe and be kind to each other and avoid excess sodium and sodium sticks too. And okay, your pigs. Which I wish we had more footage. We'd hang out for longer. All the footage is all used up. So, well, here's your pig wishing you all a good night. And, don't be like Ken and warn people, don't to follow these fad diets. If Ken would say, if you want to try this horse shit, go get your blood pressure checked first so you don't hurt yourself with all this sodium. He won't because he's got to push that element crap. Be kind, rewind. Riggs Oil, you still get to hold the last minute because you had the pig love. So be kind and rewind. That's like from back in the day. However, it was a very nice thing to say, and it be kind. Look, that sort of helps me to um, uh, uh, express myself better with that. Be kind, rewind. That would actually fit in that little song. Be kind, rewind, be kind, rewind, be kind, rewind, something like that. Okay. Blockbuster shout out. You guys are still good. We got 50 people here. We lost 20 with me rambling. And you know what? Unlike Ken Domik, if I'm rambling, I'll admit it. And even though we're still having fun with the comments, I better get out of here. So it's been a blast. Thanks for coming by, Maddie. Thanks for coming by, everybody. And thanks for the pick. See, look at me. I'm repeating myself. 3 more people walked out on me. Well, they didn't walk out. They're leaving the theater. Okay. I'm just covering up the fact I wish we had more footage. So we don't have more footage. So, sleep tight, pig. Okay, that's it. That's cute. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the pig's love, Riggs Oil. That's so cute. We're going to end on that. Sleep tight, pig. Sleep tight, everyone. Thanks for coming by.